Here we go again, I tell you. The history of the 13 top Illuminati bloodline, the Mormon leaders, and the 13 top line. Mormon press, it goes into the history, right? He was a fan of the, yeah. And why? Because there is a propaganda of General Conference, the same people. You wouldn't believe. The conference, Utah City, USA, consists of 5 sessions beginning Saturday, Sunday, 2nd and 3rd, 2021 at the conference centre. Right. You wouldn't believe how they're all connected, and you don't ask questions. History to date. You don't ask the true origins, and you just need to research the New World Order. Mormon Church is long, and it goes into that they will defend the US Constitution last days. They are moving into fulfill that with the Mennonite Ray. Just go down. Yeah. Look at the descendants. Why do they do the genealogy? They're linked to the Russell family. They're part of the 13 bloodline families, and William L. Russell started Scholar Bones. Right? You really think they're innocent, just Christian? That, come on, they're not true. Don't need a church, don't need to belong to anyone. Note, since this was written, by GRITS and the Mormon Church have gone separate ways. Yeah? Bo something under the direction of his CIA handler has been moving around talking to patriots and establishing a community called Almost Heaven. And there's other article linking to, but the original, they go on the prophet. You want to dig up the history and you'll find the connections. But when they go along with the portrayed to be true Christians, and you will see a YouTube channel which is being blanked out. Hold on, let's go find it. Yeah, and just watch the body language. Stop, start. Why do you want to live forever? Just read between the lines. So the original guy, you want to see how they're all got their singing blue and red suits on. Then when they take off, stop singing, they're sitting down. They're perfect there. They've got the red and blue thing going on. Shape of some of these people's hands. Are they all soprano singers? Then look at the blue colours. It's like they come out from the clothing centre. No, I'm joking. There's this symbolism going on. What's the top up there symbolising? Yeah, that's what they're known by. Because their faces double standard a lot of some of these perfect white shirts. You want to know what they do in the rituals and the temples, portraying the puppet images is. Skip along, skip along, skip along. You just want to have a look, just to observe. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's all perfect, doesn't it? Too perfect. They're showing off the temples, 10% earnings. This is English Temple, closed caption channel. Can't see it. You can go and watch the channel. Worldwide, people think, you want to know what really goes on in the underground tunnels? Underground. Ex-Mormons, people, the podcasts they do. When they sit down to put the mask on. Look, look. How they measure the seats out. Oh, here he is. You really want to get a close look at that face. So he call him the actual president. That's an interesting place his eyes, isn't it? She's just seen that. Eyes look strange, don't they? Really bad weather today. No disrespect, I don't know the bloke. Wonder how much you're earning. And then the next truck must be extremely tired and not eating well. Sad, their faces, look at that. Don't look right, does it, those eyes? Each to their own. If you want to go and watch it and observe, it's up to you. But I tell you, no disrespect, you want to really look at the history. 13 bloodline families. Yeah. The Illuminati connection. Right. Where the world is now. This demonic Illuminati. 13 say he was a Mormon president at the time. Oh, my cursor. Wikipedia, here you go. and you can go into for the religious leader of, and it goes 1811, and a great grandfather of an individual, and it says who it is, this one, and distinguished influence great grandson was a opposite of the member of the Common 12, originally in history. You want to sort of like dig up 18 you might just want to look up who he was, born 1811, United States, died in Utah 1869. Conversion to Mormonism, church leadership after hearing Joseph Smith speak in a debate. And Belson's wife was baptized into the church in 1840. And she then ordained an elder high priest. Yeah. You want to look into this Wikipedia, but if you want to look up the origins. He was the founder, okay, of the movement, Latter-day Saint movement. American terminology, this is what they use. And when he was 24, he published a Book of Mormon, okay. Smith was born into Sharon, Vermont, and then you want to dig up even more. During the Second Great Awakening, Smith, he was experienced a series of visions, including one in 1820. Yeah, so you might want to look at independent, the mainstream narrative of this, and also, you might want to look into something a bit more.